Question 7. You can see the diagram here. The diagram shows the straight roads between town A, town B and town C. This is town A, B and C. AC is 60 kilometers, CB is 87 kilometers and B is due east on A, right? The bearing of C from A is 38. So this is 38. Show that angle ACB is 95.1. ACB is this angle. So we need to show this angle. Let's say this is theta. So we need to show this angle as 95.1, correct to one decimal place. So now let's see. We have these two sides, right? And this is a north line. This is going to be at 90. So this angle is going to be 90 minus 38. So 90 minus 38, it's 52, right? So this angle is 52 now, this one. Now if we know this angle, then we can find out the other angle. Why we have to find out this angle first? Because we have these two sides and we can take angle sides opposite to that by using sine rule. By sine rule we will have here 87 87, opposite to that is 52 angle. So 87 over sine of 52, right, equals to 60, the side and the opposite angle, 60 divided by sine B, right? So here we can find out sine B. So when you cross multiply, this is going to be sine B times 87 equals to 60 sine 52. So sine B is 60 sine 52 over 87, right? So let's calculate that. So B is going to be sine inverse of that. Then we will do that later. First let's do the calculation. 60 times sine of 52. This is 47. Sorry, there is division also, I forgot. 60 times sine 52 divided by 87. So this is 0.554 decimal 34, right? So B is going to be sine inverse of this, which is 0.5434, like this, right? So now let's take the sine inverse. When I calculated sine inverse here, this comes out to be 32.92 degrees, right? So this is angle B. Angle B is now 32.9. So we can find out now angle ACB. So angle ACB plus 52 plus 32.9 is equal to 180. So we can find out angle ACB as 180 minus 52 plus 32.9, right? So let's see, 180 minus we have 32 plus 32.9. So this is we have here, no, something is wrong, wait, 180 minus 32 plus 32.9. Oh, okay, sorry, this is 52, I have written here 32. So yeah, so if I calculate this comes out to be 95.08. So approximately 95.1 degree. So that's what we need to prove. So you can write down hence proved. That's what we need to prove, right? So you see, this question is of 5 marks, so you need to be very careful doing all the working. Now part B, without stopping, a car travels from town A to town C, then to town B before returning directly to A. Meaning that car is going from A to C, then to B and return. It's also returning here, but it doesn't return directly. So it's we need to have all these three distances. The total time taken of the journey is 3 hours 20 minutes. Calculate the average speed of the car for this journey. Now we need to know the total. We have the total time which is 3 hours and 20 minutes. So we need total distance, right? So for the total distance we need to have AC plus BC plus AB, but we do not have AB. So first we have to find out AB. So AB from here, let's say this is X. Okay, so we can use cosine formula here. Cosine formula, this X square by cosine formula, you know what's the cosine formula? It's A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos of A, right? So now our A is here X square, and other two sides 60 and 87. So it's 60 square plus 87 square minus 2BC cos A. Okay, so cos A is now 30 95 point, this one, and opposite to this is 95.1 degree. So this is 60 squared plus 87 squared minus 2 times 60 times 87 cosine of 95.1, right? So you can use directly calculator for that. Let me see how it works here. Square root of 60 squared plus 87 squared minus, in bracket we have 2 times 60 times 87 times cos 95.1. So this is coming out to be, it's not correct the way I calculated before. So let me redo this one. 60 squared remember to put brackets here, right? When you put brackets, so this comes out to be, actually I have calculated this, 109.98 centimeters, kilometers, right? So now we are looking for the total distance. So total distance is going to be 60, this one 60 plus 87 plus 109.98. So the total distance is 256.98. So now speed is equal to distance over time. So distance is 256 divided by 3 hour and 20 over 60, because this is in minutes, so we can convert that also. So 256.98 divided by, this is going to be 3 times 3 9 10 over 3, right? So when you calculate, this is coming 77.07, which is the final answer, right? Question number 8, show that equation y equals to this can be written as this equation. So let me just write it down here. Y equals to x minus 4, then we have x plus 1 and x minus 2. We are just going to expand the brackets, nothing else. So first I am going to multiply these two brackets. X times x is x squared plus x minus 4x minus 4. Make sure writing these signs carefully, because one mistake can cost you a lot of time. Then we have x minus 2. So when you simplify this, this is minus 3x, combining the like terms here and here, then x minus 2. Now again expand the bracket, multiply x throughout. So this is going to be x cubed. I am multiplying this way, right? Minus 2x squared, then 3 with both, minus 3x squared plus 3 times 2 6x minus 4x plus 8. So x cubed minus 3 plus 2 is 5x squared, and then this is 2 plus 2x plus 8. So which is exactly the same that we have here. So that's how you can show this equation equivalent to that one, right? So now on the graph part B, this is a bit tricky. On the graph on the diagram sketch the graph of this, indicating the values where the graph crosses x-axis. Now this graph will need a lot of calculations, so make sure that you have proper space there. So y equals to x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2x plus 8. Now as you know, this can be written as these factors. Okay, so I can just replace with those factors: x minus 4, x plus 1, x minus 2. Now the question is where the graph crosses the x-axis. So crosses the axis means at x equals to when we will y 0. If y is 0, it is going to cross this x-axis. So when y is 0, so x is going to be 4, from here minus 1 and 2. So we have got the 3 points here: x, 4, negative 1 and 2. So that means it's gonna touch the line, this graph at these points. Let me just mark these points here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 2. It's just for the reference, right? So now, so we have the point, it will cross the x-axis at point 4 and at negative 1 and at x equals to 2. Now as this is a cubic equation, so our curve is going to be like this, or it's going to be like this, one of these, right? Or this kind or this kind. Okay, so now we have to see the turning points. Now for dy over dx, if we take the first derivative of this, when you differentiate this, this is going to be 3x squared minus 10x plus 2, right? So for turning points, dy over dx is 0. For the turning point, dy over dx supposed to be 0. So 3x squared minus 10x plus 2 is going to be 0. So from here, if I calculated this, x is coming 3.1 and 0.2, right? So when x is this, then we are going to find out the value of y from here. So y is going to be at x equals to 3.1, y is 3.1 cubed minus 5x squared is 3.1 squared plus 2 into 3.1 plus 8. Okay, so to save time, I have already calculated, this is 4.1, and at y equals to 0.2, you substitute this value: 0.2 cubed, 5 into 0.2 squared, 2 into 0.2 plus 8. So this comes out to be 8.2, right? So our point is 3.1 and y is 0.2. Sorry, this was at x 0.2, y is 4.1. Yeah, y is 4.1 here, and the other point is at x 2, right? So 3.1 and 8.2. Now we need to see, is that maximum or minimum? So to find out the maximum and minimum, we need to have second derivative, d square x over d, the second derivative of this. So from here it is going to be 6x minus 10. So at 3.1, this is going to be 6 times 3.1 minus 10, which is 8.6, which is positive. So when it is a positive, then there is a minimum. So at this point we have minimum x, this point is a minimum point, right? 3.1 and negative 4.1, sorry, it was negative 3.1 and negative 4.1. So somewhere here, that's the minimum point. X 3.1 here and negative here. This is the minimum point. So minimum point means your curve is going to be somehow like this, right? So let's check the other point, this one here. D square y at dx squared at this point is 6 times 0.2 minus 10. So this is 1.2 minus 10, which is positive again. If it's a positive, then it is a this is negative. This is going to be negative. If it's a negative, then there is a maximum point. So this point is a maximum point, 0.2 and 8.2. 0.2 is here, 8.2 somewhere going up here, right? So that means curve is going to be like this. Now we know that this is the intersecting point, so we can just draw a curve like this. It should pass through this point like this here. So here is the graph, right? So these calculations are a bit confusing actually, but once you know the process, then you can do it easily, right? So now let's move to next part, B. The graph of y equals to x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2x plus 8 has two tangent with the gradient 10. So for the tangent we need to have the derivative differentiation. That means the first derivative dy over dx is 10, that is the gradient. So this is 3x squared minus 5x squared, we need to differentiate that. 3x squared minus 10x plus 2 is equal to 10, right? So then 3x squared minus 10x plus 2 minus 10 is 0. So 3x squared minus 10x minus 8 is 0. So we can find out the value of x by quadratic formula. Minus b plus minus b square is 100 for a and c over 2 times 3. So this is 10 plus minus 8 times 12 is 96, 196 over 6. So 10 plus minus 14 over 6. So we got the value of x from here. 10 plus 10, 24 divided by 6 is 4, and another one is coming negative 4 over 6. So that is 4 and minus 2 over 3. These are the values of x, right? So now add these values. What's the value of y? So when x is 4, then what is y? Y is going to be, we are substituting the value here. So I'm just replacing x by 4. 4 cubed minus 5 into 4 squared plus 2 times 4 plus 8. Okay, so this is 64 plus 4 times 4, 16 times 5, it's 60 plus 8 plus 8. 4 times 4, 16 times 5 is 80. So this is also 80. 64 plus 8, 72 plus 80 minus 80, that is 0. So we got a point 4 and 0. One point is 4 and 0. Let's check the other point. Let me make space here. So one point we got here, 4 and 0. Now at x equals to negative 2 over 3, taking the second value from here. So y is going to be negative 2 over 3 cubed minus 5 negative 2 over 3 squared plus 2 times negative 2 over 3 plus 8. So this is 8 over 27 minus 5 times 4 over 3 minus 4 over 3, 4 over 9, sorry, here 4 over 3 plus 8. Okay, I've calculated this one. So take LCM is 27. This is 8. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 over 9, and let me make it 27. So times 3, it's going to be 60 here, plus 3 times 9, 9 times 4 is 36, plus 8 times 27 is 216. So you calculate this comes out to be 112 over 27, right? So second point we got here, is negative 2 over 3 and 112 over 27. So these are the points. Now the question is find the equation of these two tangents. You must show your answer working and give your answer in y equals to mx plus c form. So now we know that we are looking for the tangents at point 40 and at what is that, negative 2 over 3 and 112 over 27, right? And we are given that the gradient is 10. We have m is 10 for both. So we will use the formula y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1, right? Y minus y1 here, am I writing it correct? Yeah, y minus y1, y minus 0 equals to m is 10, x is 4, no sorry, x minus x1 is 4. So this is y equals to 10x minus 4, 40. 10 times 4 is 40. So one equation is this, right? So one equation we got y equals to 10x minus 40. Similarly, we will find out the other one with the gradient 10. So y minus y1 is now 112 over 27 equals to m is 10, x minus x1. This will become plus like this, right? So now open the bracket. This is going to be 10x plus 20 over 3 plus 112 over 27. So then 10x plus 180 plus 112 when you take the LCM. So this is 10x plus 292 over 27. This is another equation, right? So these, the last questions are always brain teasers. You need to be very careful and patient about these. So you see, this is 7 marks question and you have to manage all the calculations in this space, right? Now let's see the next question. Question number 9. So this is a bit relaxing question now again after the brain teaser. So question number 9 we have here, simplify this. So 3x power, it's power 3, so everything is going to be power 3 power 3, then x squared power 3, y4 power 3. So this is 3 times 3 times 3 27, x power 6, y power 12, 26 x power 6, y power 12, right? So the other one here we have the something raised to power negative. So once we change the negative sign, we can take the reciprocal of this. So this is going to be x power 16, y power 8 over 16. I have changed, swapped numerator and denominator. Power remains the same, right? So now this is 6 power, x power 16 times 3 over 2, because this 3 over 2 belongs to x also, this belongs to y also. Y 8 times 3 over 2 over 16 power 3 over 2, right? So now this is 2 powers 8. So that means 6x power 8 times 3, 2 times 8 is 24. 3 over 2, yeah, it's 24. And y power 2 times 4, it's 12. Over 16 can be written as 2 power 4, 3 times 2, 2 times 2, this is 2 power, so it is going to be 2 power, x power 24, y power 12 over 2 power, 3 times 2, it is 6. Okay, so that's the final answer for this one, right? Now part B, factorize. We need to factorize, so we can write it down as x squared minus 3 square, right? So we will use the formula a squared minus b square, which is equal to a plus b and a minus b, right? So that means this is x plus 3 and x minus 3, x plus 3 and x minus 3. Okay, so now let's simplify the next one. Simplify x cubed. We can use the same factors from here. I will replace this with x plus 3 and x minus 3, right? So now let's see what is common here. So 2y is common, So inside we have x minus 3 plus 5 is common. Again we have x minus 3. So x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 3, 2y plus 5. So this and this is gone. So we are left with x plus 3 over 2y plus 5. Right? Yeah, so that's it for this question number 9. Now here is another part of this question. Solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. So you see, this question is of 6 marks, so don't take it easy. So the tricks are there, so you need to be careful while doing the calculations, but it's not hard, it may be lengthy. So what we are going to do, I will just use the substitution method because we are not mentioned what method, so you can use any. So y is going to be 7 minus 2x, right? So then this is also y, so we can equate these two equations. So meaning 5x squared plus 2x minus 13 will be equals to 7 minus 2x, right? So 5x squared plus 2x minus 13 minus 7 plus 2x equals to 0. So 5x squared plus 4x minus 20 is 0. So using quadratic formula, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a minus 4 plus minus plus minus 16 plus 100 times 4, it's 400 over 10 minus 4 plus minus 416. Square root. So minus 4 plus minus 416 square root, which is 20.39. So I can take 20.4, right, over 10. Okay, so then x is going to be x1 is negative 4 plus 20.4 over 10. x2 is going to be negative 4 minus 20.4 over 2. So this is minus 20.4 minus 4 divided by 10, 1.64. Okay, and this side similarly I'm getting here, let's see, 20.4 plus 4 divided by 2. It should be negative. This is coming out to be negative 2.44. Okay, so now once you have this value, we can find out the value of y. So y is now from here 7, from this equation 7 minus 2x, 7 minus 2x, so 7 minus 2 times 1.64, so this is 3.72. So when x is 1.64, this is going to be 3.72. When x is negative 2.44, let's see y is 7 minus 2 times negative 2.44, 7 plus 4.88, which is 11.8. So that's it for this question. Now let's see what is the next one here. Number 10. This is the last question of this paper. So I would request you guys, if you have reached up to watching this video up to this question, that might be giving you benefit. So please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. And let me know in the comment section about the feedback. I will wait for that. Now question 10a, we have this cube here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is a cuboid. with the square base. Base is square with side x. Calculate the value of x. Now we are looking for value of x. So x is here. So if I draw a line from here to here, AC, so then this is, because this is a square base, so this is going to be 90 degrees, right? So if this is a 90, so I can take that this is AC. First I'm taking AC. AC squared is going to be, by Pythagoras theorem, right, x square plus x square, that is 2x squared, and AC is square root of that, so that is square root 2x. That is the value of AC. Okay, so once we get the value of AC, AC is square root 2x. Now this is also, if we take this triangle, this is going to be 90 again. So then again we will be using Pythagoras theorem on AG square. AG square is going to be CG square plus AC square. AG square is AC square plus CG square. So AG we have, do we have AG? Yeah, AG is 28 and CG is 20. This is 20. Okay, so then it is going to be 28 squared. AC we have here square root 2x squared plus CG is 20 from the diagram, right? So this is 784. This is going to be 2x squared plus 400. So 2x squared is 784 minus 400, which is 384. So x square is 384 divided by 2, which is 192. X is square root of 192, which is 13.9. Right, this was easy one. Now the next one, we have on the cube a different cuboid here, JKLMNPQR, right? So MR is 30. Where is MR? MR, this is 30. KR is 37. KR, where is KR? R, I don't see R. This is R. 37. Okay. Now calculate the lower bound of the angle between KR and base JKLM. So this is, and then we are, that means looking for this angle. This angle, right? This angle. Okay. So for this angle, so this is now a triangle like this. Okay. So this angle is 90. So this is RM, and this is K. This angle we are looking for, and this we have 30 and this is 37. So we can use SOHCAHTOA here. SOHCAHTOA, we will have opposite and adjacent, opposite and hypotenuse, sorry, this is hypotenuse. So sine theta is MR over KR, right? MR over KR. Now lower bound of MR is going to be 30 minus 0.5, which is 29.5, and the upper bound of KR is going to be 37 plus 0.5, which is 37.5, because we are looking for the lower bound of the angle. So lower bound of sine theta, lower bound of sine theta is going to be lower bound of MR over upper bound of KR. So that means this is 29.5 over 37.5. So theta is equal to sine inverse of, let's divide this, 29.5 divided by 37.5. So 0.7867. So when you convert, find out the inverse, this is 51.9. So that's the final answer. So that's it for this paper. That was the last question. I hope you guys understood everything. If there is anything, let me know in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. God bless you guys. See you in the next video.